I decided on doing Shrek. Shrek is about a story. No, it's a story about an ogre. About a guy that has layers. There you go. That's better. And this layered man, I mean ogre, really likes his fucking eyeball soup and shit like that. And I mean, it's kind of like disgusting, but who doesn't love Shrek? I mean, do you know anyone that doesn't fucking love Shrek? I mean, like, seriously, fucking, he's a lovable ass motherfucker. He's like literally God himself, apparently. So I've heard. And well, he just minds his own business. He lives his life like a legend, minds his own business. Except one day, fucking evil Mr. Fuckward, I don't know, Fuckwad? Yeah. He like starts fucking capturing all the fairy creatures, and like he doesn't give a shit, Shrek. He doesn't give a shit until he sends them all into his fucking swamp. And then he's pissed. He's super fucking pissed. He's like, "What did you do? What are you doing in my swamp?" Yeah, something like that. And so he fucking destroyed everybody in the swamp. He's like fucking what do I got to do to get me out of this swamp? And they're like, please fucking fuck Farquaad. And he's like, sure, whatever. And so he meets Donkey, or wait, was it before? I can't remember. He meets Donkey, which is fucking Eddie Murphy, but a donkey. Is that like a racist thing? I don't know. And Donkey's pretty cool. He hates Donkey, which I mean, I don't know. He hates Donkey, and like, Donkey fucking loves. I forgot about that. Donkey fucking loves Shrek. And he's like, "Oh, I got to go with you, don't I?" "Yeah, you gotta go with me, bitch. I'm the reason I know where fucking Fuckward is. I mean, Farquaad is." Now let's cut to Farquaad. Farquaad is actually interrogating the Cookie Monster, and he's like fucking taking his buttons off, taking his legs, playing with his legs, and it's like, what the fuck? And they talk about some Muffin Man, or like, yeah, they talk about like, yeah, the Muffin Man. Yeah. And then I don't actually know what the fuck happens. Nothing really happens with that. But they bring in the magic mirror, and the magic mirror is like, you're not actually a king. And he's like, "What did you just say to me?" I graduated top of my class. But yeah, but the magic mirror is like, "You're not actually a king." And he's like, "What? No, I'm a king. I'm a fucking super sexy king." It's like, well, I mean, debatable on both super sexy and being a king, but you're definitely not a king, actually. Like, you need a princess. You need a wife. You need a fucking queen and shit to be a king. It's like, you may have a point, you know? And he's like, yes, I do, because I'm basically God, except I'm better, because I'm a mirror. And I'm pretty sure God isn't a mirror, so, yeah. And so he's like, well, show me some fucking princesses. And it's like, yeah, sure. Here's Snow White, here's some other princess, and here's fucking Fiona. And he's like, Fiona, definitely. It's like, what? You didn't even look at the others. I mean, yeah, I did, but still. He instantly fucking picks Fiona. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, Fiona. I don't know. So yeah, he wants to fuck Fiona, and he like fucking gets a boner or something when he's watching her in bed. But he's too much of a fucking pussy to actually go and fucking save Fiona from the dragon castle. So he makes like a festival, and he's like, okay, the guy that kills them, kills each other the fastest gets to save Fiona. They might die, but who the fuck gives a shit anyways? And yeah. Meanwhile, Shrek is going through a fucking field. He's like, ogres have onions, and onions have layers, so ogres have layers. And like, Donkey's like, what? What about cake? I like cake. Everyone like cake. Cake has layers. Ogres aren't layers. I mean cakes, is what Shrek says. And then they like fucking get pissed off. Then it like cuts to the front gates of whatever the city is called. I don't actually know. And there's this fucking mascot guy. He like fucking runs in like fucking circles basically, while Shrek just runs straight fucking through the fucking fence thing. And it's pretty funny. Yeah. Shrek keeps on going. He goes inside the fucking castle, and there's like this fucking machine, this like machine where it's talking about stuff, and this machine is pretty weird. It's about like, I can't remember if it actually fucking burns or something, but yeah, it's pretty creepy. They're like, yeah, fuck this. Donkey wants to go again, but Shrek's like, yeah, fuck you, Donkey. I don't like this. So let's just not do that. And they stop. Donkey's like visibly like, well, I wanted that, but whatever. So now they enter like this weird fucking opening. Psych, it's actually the fucking competition or whatever, the tournament, to find out who gets to fucking kill the dragon and save Fiona and shit. And then King Farquaad, and he's like, so there's apparently an ogre here. The person to kill the ogre gets to save the new princess, Fiona. And they're like, yeah, fuck that. I mean, yeah, fuck him. We're gonna fucking destroy him. And then Shrek fucking styles on these motherfuckers. He literally like destroys them. And then Farquaad's like, hey boys, stop the arrows, stop the arrows. I think we should just hire him. I mean, he looks like he's fucking worthy enough to kill this dragon. Like, and what I gain from that is what Shrek says. And then Farquaad's like, well, whatever you want. And he's like, yeah, get these fucking fairy creatures out of my fucking fairy swamp. And he's like, done and done. And so Shrek is like, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. And he goes looking for the castle. Finds the castle. I mean, Shrek and fucking Donkey are like an adventure, basically, just trying to find this castle, or walking to this castle. But it's like a fucking montage, so who cares? It's pretty fast. What's the water? Oh, fuck. Shrek. Okay, they smell some brimstone, and they're like, Donkey's like, Shrek, did you just fart? And Shrek is like, no, that's brimstone. But Donkey doesn't believe him, so they walk a bit more up, and then Donkey's like, oh, it actually was brimstone. Yeah, I'm sorry, Donkey. I mean, Shrek. It's all okay. I mean, he probably didn't say that. He's probably angry, but then they see a bridge, and Donkey's like, that's literally a lava bridge. Or like, yeah. And Shrek's like, yep, get on it, bitch. And they walk there. He's like, Donkey's super fucking scared. Shrek doesn't give half a shit, because Shrek is such a badass. Until they make it halfway through it, like over, and Donkey's like, oh, fuck this, I'm going back. Except Shrek is like, no you're not. We made it this far, why not just fucking keep going? It's like we're halfway, it doesn't even matter. But Donkey's like, I'm going back. And then Shrek's like, shrugs a bit, and he like moves a bit, and it like scares Donkey, because it moves like the bridge. And Donkey's like, stop that! And Shrek is like, what? Stop what? Stop this? And then he like moves the bridge up more, just to annoy. Oh, I'm what? Bedrock. Just to annoy Donkey. And it does annoy him. It's like, can you please stop that? That is so inappropriate. I mean, like, yeah. And then he gets scared all the way to the other side of the fucking bridge, and Donkey's like, oh, I guess I made it over? And Shrek's like, yes, you did, Donkey. I'm very proud of you. And now they go into the castle. Now Shrek tells Donkey to find the stairs, and Donkey's like, what? Why? And then Shrek's like, because the prince is probably gonna be on the tippity-top tiptoe of the castle. He's like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. And it does. And they go to the tippity-top. No, wait. But yeah. So what happens is Shrek, he's the one that finds the fucking stairs, instead of Donkey. Which, yikes. Well, I mean, Shrek was gonna try to find the dragon. That was the plan. But Shrek found the stairs, and Donkey actually found the dragon. And so they have a little chase scene, I think, if I can remember correctly. And then Shrek meets Fiona or something like that. And they kind of hit it off. She's like, "Hey, take off your helmet," and he's like, "Nah, fam, you don't want to see that." And it's like, "Really? Take off your helmet. I want to see how sexy you are." He's like, pretty sure you don't want to see this." He's like, "Fucking take off the helmet." It's like, oh, sorry, okay, whatever. Fucking Jesus Christ. And then he takes off the helmet, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're fucking disgusting," or something like that. And he's like, "Yeah, you didn't think. I mean, I thought so, you idiot." I was like, "Oh well, actually, I mean, I'm sorry, whatever." Now they go like they start going home. There's like, "Oh, it's actually pretty dark. We should like find a cave or something." And they do find a cave. Well, that's pretty timely. They find a cave. Shrek closes said cave, and he like goes into said cave. No, I mean, no. Fiona goes into the cave and closes it with a door and shit. Because she's shy about them seeing her real form. Her fucking... Ow, this... I fucking hate... Get fucked. About them seeing her real form. And so she hides. Then, when they wake up, Fiona's made them fucking breakfast. Because she's such a legend. And she made the breakfast by fucking killing a bird. By singing it to death. Okay, and now they have like the best time of their lives. Now they've been having their best time of their lives for like the past like life, and so they keep. Ow! I'm gonna die. Yeah, that hurt. Stop. Okay. Shrek. Yeah. Yeah, they blow up some fucking frog balloons, and that hurts. For the frog, I mean. But who the fuck gives a shit about frogs, anyways? So yeah, now they're at like this fucking windmill, and it's like getting night again, and it's like, okay, whatever. They eat some fucking rats and shit, and everything's fine, except what? Except Fiona is actually a Shrek. I mean, an ogre. And Donkey finds this out. Like she's hiding in the fucking. She turns into an ogre in the middle of the night, or like when night starts or whatever. And Donkey finds this out. It's like, you're not too ugly. And I mean, let's just say it. Donkey is straight up fucking gangster. So Donkey, he's like, "Nah, fam, you're not ugly. You're just Shreky." But isn't Shrek ugly? It's like, yeah, whatever. And Shrek, like, he sees them talking about, like, who would want to fuck a ugly-ass monster? And he's like, you just called me a motherfucking ugly-ass monster? That's fucking kind of, like, offensive. And so he gets really offended, and, like, he calls, like, fucking Farquaad to make his fucking men come and pick him up. Pick Fiona up, that is. And he, like, comes and picks him up, and she's like, "Wow, you're shorter than I expected." But she doesn't say that because she doesn't want to offend the guy that she's gonna fuck. Well, sadly enough. And so they go on their merry. There's like they play hallelujah. They play the Hallelujah song, and everyone's super depressed. Like, oh, I wish it didn't have to end like this, but sadly it did. And so they play the Hallelujah song. And it's like a sad montage of Shrek and a fucking of Donkey and maybe Fiona. I can't remember. Damn. And then it cuts. Then it like something happens. I can't remember. And now Donkey and Shrek are actually friends again. I guess. Were they ever friends? I don't know. They're friends again. And then they ride the fucking the damn, this is difficult. They ride the dragon. That donkey, like, what the fuck, donkey? They ride the dragon, and then they save Fiona. And then Shrek and Fiona kiss, and Fiona becomes an ogre. And yeah, I think then they fuck, like, in the next movie, that is. But yeah, then they live happily ever after until the next movie where something happens. Yeah, they meet. The next movie was actually pretty damn good. I liked the scene where they were eating chicken. But yeah, I think it was Shrek. See ya. What movie should I do next?